Questions and comments? The honourable member for Courtenay-Alberni.
Madam Speaker, I want to thank my honourable colleague and friend from British Columbia for his speech. Madam Speaker, in my community in the Alberni Valley, we've seen raw log exports go up tenfold in 10 years. We now have the highest poverty rate in British Columbia. This is after 10 years of a Harper government and now this Liberal government that says they've got a plan of real action. Well, this is what real action looks like right now. Jobs leaving forestry communities. And if we want to support this motion, which is support for forestry workers, that's creating jobs in forestry communities. That means stopping raw log exports and investing in research and development, marketing and retooling in that sector, and obviously coming up with a softwood lumber agreement, which is urgently needed. But I want to hear from my colleague and friend from across the way, what does it take to create a sense of urgency when you had a community like the Alberni Valley and Port Alberni that had the highest median income in this country in the 50s, 60s and 70s, sending buckets of money to Ottawa. And right now they're being left with nothing, no help, and jobs are leaving our communities, mills are closing, a third of the children are living in poverty. What is it going to take to get real action, Madam Speaker?
The honourable member for Surrey Centre.
I want to thank my colleague from British Columbia, and he's right. Port Alberni has been a booming town and a valley where forestry sector was very strong. It was very diversified. It has struggled, and I think we need to do more to help that industry grow. I know a lot of pulp and paper mills have also closed, and it's a place that's struggling to merge with the new emerging markets, but I think a lot can be done. I am pretty confident our government is committed to working with the forestry sector in that market and to ensure that job growth is there and that we get the most for that industry, that it's sustainable, that it grows, that it prospers, and that his area as well will prosper once again. But the softwood lumber industry has been a tough sector, and I think the previous government, the Harper government, has neglected that, and it's time to take action on it, and I agree, and we will be lobbying as much as possible to make sure it's a healthy sector in his region.